Hello and welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead with Rob Hale, playing as Ely Forrest Keaton. And Ely has a friend here by the name of Kitt Witt. Now you'll notice from last time there is a small change, and that change is that the USS Boston got a little bit bigger, approximately 50% bigger actually. And the reason for that was because that was required to make the USS Boston float, or at least not be, quote, leaky. It was leaky before. Now the reason why that was happening was I learned, it took actually quite a bit of looking into. The information is surprisingly hard to find, so I may make a video tutorial on that as well, because I think that might help other people. It would have helped me if I could have found something like that. I had kind of deep dive. But essentially the boat, in order to not be leaky, needs to be balanced. And the problem with the balance before, when it was just two, was that the controls, which are right here, the hand paddles, as you can see on the right, if you take a look over here on the screen when I scroll over, it says wooden frame hand paddles and 30-inch boat board. This was in the back, and then the front was just the 30-inch boat board. And just those paddles being installed on one end and not the other was enough to make it unbalanced in weight. And because of that, the back end was, if you think about it from a role-playing perspective, the back end was dipping into the water because of the weight of the oars. So what I did was attached another frame and another boat board on the back end, so that this is the same as the front, as you can see, just a 30-inch boat board, and then in the middle it has the oars as well, or the one oar that I guess was made into hand paddles when I installed it. So it actually works just fine now. I did a test run independently where I sailed it around and off camera, and it worked just fine. In order to get this, as you know, we were probably kind of a little bit low on resources, so I did make another run back to the grocery store over here to the west. Let's just take a look at the map real quick. So I took a run back to this grocery store right here, and that was all that I did. So I went back to the grocery store while Kit was asleep, and then finished putting the boat together. So today is the day that we sail. Get out of here. So, let me just think. I just want to make sure I have everything I want in order to go across. Got my forked spear. I am probably going to wield that. And let's see. I'm going to keep my matchbook in case we need to make a fire. The circular saw I'm going to drop off. So let's just go back inside. And I'll go over by the fire, since I've got a bunch of stuff over here. And go to the drop menu. And let's see what we can just get rid of. I'm going to drop off the circular saw. I'm going to keep the matches in case we might spend the night over there. So the plan is, in case you don't recall, or oh shoot, let me just do this first. And then I'll explain the plan after that. Knife, hammer, I'll keep all that. Binoculars I'm going to keep. Drop off the whiskey. Keep all this clean water. I'll keep this. I feel like I should bring. I'll drop off the first aid book. I'll keep these. I don't think they're too heavy. That's a ½ liter, and that is even smaller. So I'll just keep those for now. I apparently have another set of oars. I'm going to leave those here. I have 2 empty plastic bottles. I will keep those just in case. I keep my batteries also just in case. Drop off my nails and drop off my 7 2x4s. I grabbed a bunch of nails and 2x4s while I was over there. I did not want to have to make multiple runs. I can't remember if I did. I might have actually gone over twice. Good. Okay, so we're good to go. Now what's going to be super important when we go over there, let's just take a look at the map. The plan for the USS Boston was, which you can see right here on the map now, Let's just see if it says it. Yeah, top left corner. USS Boston ready to sail. I keep saying sail even though it's not a sailboat, but you get what I'm saying. We're gonna sail up. I just said it again. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna make a landfall. I haven't totally decided where. I guess here maybe. It depends on how well I can control this darn thing, because first of all, I'm not very good at controlling boats myself personally, and Ely has no driving experience of any kind. She's at 0, so I would have to assume that here living in the city, she, takes the bus to work or something and just isn't very good at it. So, hopefully I don't crash the boat, but I guess we'll attempt to make landfall maybe up here. I want to be kind of just out of view of the apartment building. And then we're going to make a run for it, and there's going to be a fight over here, I'm sure. There's going to be plenty of zombies lurking around in this area, but our plan is going to be to take this over and maybe have this as a base of operation instead of our house, because as you can see right now, with our current house that we have, it's just tough to get out anywhere. There's a fight anywhere we go, and if we go too deep into the city, which we've done a few times, well, can't. There's only so far we can go, because especially right here, for example, there's a whole host of bad guys. So if you have perhaps a safer place to live, where we can feel a little bit more comfortable, let's say making a lot of noise, or having a fire, or doing construction to build defenses and stuff like that, that would be ideal. The problem if we went way out, let's say, is that there might not be as many resources, right? We still want access to resources. So the cool thing about this is that it's a big empty field all around it, and then a river right here. So it is possible for zombies to cross, but I don't think it's going to be very likely. So what we'll do is go to this apartment, set this up as a base, and then we'll use the USS Boston to make raids into the town, Norse Viking style. We'll move in and use this river to our advantage. So yeah, as a means of traveling and as a means of defense, and then eventually maybe even have farms and stuff up here. That'd be kind of neat. We'll see how it goes. By the time we have farms and stuff up here, though, we'll probably be so tough that we'll be able to come down here and just fight our way to whatever we want. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be ever possible, since this is going to be really thick with zombies all down here, and it's going to be very dangerous. Okay. Now, if we are spending the night over there, looks midday right now. Oh, I want to eat and get slaked before we leave. Eat some good food. I keep almost eating that chunk of meat, and that would be bad because it's currently raw. Let's eat this blackberry. Still getting lots of good, fresh food. Yeah, I want to get full. Yeah. Okay. Is there any water in here? There isn't, but I have a decent amount of water on me, and I'm going to have to maybe get some water over there. The apartment complex is a little further from the water than where we currently are, so hopefully it's not too annoying to go back and forth, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, let's go. Just going to close that door. We're going to move on up. I'm going to wait until Kitt gets in the boat. She's in. Now, it seems to be that the balance of the boat has to do with the components on the boat, rather than who's in it. So it's okay for Kitt to be on one end and have nothing on the other end. It floats just fine. It depends on what's installed in the boat. Okay, let's take controls. Take the controls. Okay, I've got control. I don't want to go very fast, so if I just, okay, 10 miles per hour is what I'm going right now. Okay, so we're going nice and slow. I'm up to 9 miles an hour. This is one thing I'm going to have to get better at in terms of converting for you guys who are not Americans. Like I said, I think it makes sense from a role-playing perspective to how fast we can go. 41 miles an hour. Let's see. Picking up speed. We're at the dangerous speed. Oh. Oh, and her stamina's going down. That's cool. Let's slow back down. Her stamina's going down because she's attempting to row. at like 20 miles an hour, which is insane. Okay, there's something up here on the map. Looks like it's just an animal though, but I'm going to double check where we are. Oh, I think I have a filter on. I do. Let's see. Bullhead. So there's a catfish there. Delicious, battered and fried. Yeah, I bet it is. And let's take a look where we are now. So yeah, I guess we'll attempt to get up here somewhere. And what would be cool to do is leave the boat here, make the apartment our home, and then, you know, maybe after collecting some of the things back here, then start making raids on these places. That's going to be just loads of fun, if you ask me. Okay, let's go up. In a boat, in a boat. Don't crash into the fish. Now, these are river otters. Okay, they see me, but they're ignoring me. There are like minks or something, and they're like actually aggressive. It's kind of weird. The fish are jumping out of the water. That's hilarious. Okay, what was that? Kitwit. I guess she's technically in the next square up, so it looks like she's in a different place. I guess just right up here will make landfall. So this is good to see how large these squares are, because take a look at this. How large each one of these letters is. You see what I mean? Individual letters in terms of the map, the other map. This is just one chunk over here. And if we exit the map and we look on here, you can see it right here. So this is pretty much one letter on the map. So I'm sure there's some people that know this off the top of the head, top of their heads, but this looks to be like maybe 3 or 4 tall. Going. Okay, let's try to slow down. Oh, she slows down instantly. Good. It's good to know. Okay. Right here. Done. Okay. Go to the controls. I don't know if there's a difference between let go of the controls and stop driving in a boat. If I've slowed to 0. If anybody does know, please let me know. But they seem to be the same in terms of boats anyway. Okay. Good. Oh, is that one of those minks right there? Bullhead? No. Nope, nothing aggressive. Okay. So nothing on the map right here. Where we are, there's nothing I can see that's aggressive, and we can actually start seeing the south end of another town up here. It looks like that is probably a house. Yeah, it's the same house, same shape as ours. Okay, so let's go. Let's make our move. Okay, we have a shrieker zombie. That's not super great, but where is it? See it quite. Where is the shrieker zombie? Right next to where we want to be. Perfect. We might actually go to up top though. What's this? Engine, it looks like. 4-liter V6 engine. Cool. Be useful someday. Does that shrieker see us? We are 46 away. It does seem to be headed in this direction, but it doesn't see us currently. Oh, sees us now. It's an elongated human body with a swollen chest and a gaping hole where its jaw used to be. So this thing is going to potentially scream at us. And in doing so, it's going to draw a lot of other zombies our way as well. So that's not super great. And there's a cougar. Cougar's way up north though. Well, we knew we were in for a fight, so I guess this is just what we're going to have to deal with. These guys are slightly, better able to fight than They have been in the past, so... Alright, please don't hurt us. Please don't hurt us. Attack. Bam! I broke the Shrieker's grab. I don't know if I hit. I did hit, actually, for quite a bit of damage. There we go. Fire. Bam. I have to figure out, I can't remember how to look at the extended version of this. I can't remember what the control is, and I keep forgetting to look off camera because I don't want you guys to have to deal with that. My armor protects me, that's good. So far, so good. I have not hit her again yet. She's not hitting me. No, she is hitting me, but my armor is protecting me, and she's almost dead. Okay, good. I really want Kit to catch up. See another zombie, it's okay. Shoot. So I wonder if she's shrieking at us. It looks like some of these zombies might be headed in our direction. Zombie scientist. Okay, this is not ultra great. I wonder why there are scientists over there. Apart from the jet black eyes, it would be easy to believe this scientist was still alive. Clad in a tattered lab coat, he looks to have some measure of situational awareness and resourcefulness. And they both see us. They're down here on the mini-map. This is the apartment tower that we are headed for. So I guess I don't think there's any way to get up here and get away from them, so I think we are still in a fight. So I'm going to let Kit pulp that zombie. And there are 3 zombie scientists? Why are there so many zombie scientists? No. There's only 2. Okay. Quote unquote, only 2. Now they can... Okay, there's a regular zombie. I'm okay with that. Oh, a couple of them, actually. Or is that a fox? What am I seeing down here that's red? I'm seeing 2 red things down there. I don't know. These zombie scientists, they can throw acid at, yeah. So they just broke a flask of acid, which is not the smartest thing to do. I'm gonna try to keep him in his acid. Come on. Okay, I'm lightly injured. Ely is just taking swings. Yes, keep. Okay, what is this? Is this a? Oh, and okay. So they tossed out a manhack as well. This is an automated anti-personnel drone, a fist-sized robot surrounded by whirring blades. Now, I think that, now when these zombies, I know a lot of zombies when they stand in the acid that hurts them, but it doesn't appear to hurt the zombie scientists. So, okay, the manhack is taking off. Come on, man! He just threw another one. So Ely is just taking shots, and she's actually doing quite well. Let me just look, and what do I want to look at? I wanted to look at something. She's happy. She's in a little bit of pain. I was going to look at something and I forgot what it was, so let's deal with these manhacks. They are fast, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do... Whoa! Okay. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to attack them effectively, or... Here we go, flare. Oh, I missed. Oh, that's what I wanted to look at. My military rucksack was gouged just then. That was what I wanted to look at before, was the damage that my clothes are taking. I'm almost, especially at this point in the fight, I'm a little bit more worried about my rucksack, most of all. The leather pants I can deal with. You know, it's not a big deal if they fall apart. I'm sure I'll be able to find pants in here. The leather pants have decent protection, but you know, that's fine. That's not a big deal. But this rucksack is a big deal, so I would like to not have that destroyed. Come here, manhack. It's very fast, as you can see. It moves. Yeah, I swung wildly and missed. Its speed, unfortunately, Here we go, fire. What I'm trying to do is, as it approaches, I'm trying to move away so that I can hit it from a distance before it hits me, but it is my backpack now is taking damage. Maybe she'll have a better chance. I'm gonna wait so that we can both make a strike, and it didn't work. Ignore the monster. Oh, we see a, looks like it's probably a zombie or something. There is a otter? Or a giant cockroach, maybe? Hostile giant cockroach. Also a fat zombie, and it does not currently see us. It is 45 to the south, and there's another one 48 to the southwest, a regular zombie. So these are zombies that we can deal with. The fat zombie is actually particularly, it's tougher, but it's kind of easy-ish with this trident. Whoa. Oh, come on. Man, this thing is just so fast, and this... okay, you know what I'm going to do? Gloves off. And by that I mean not gloves, but part of why I'm so slow is because I'm encumbered. So, I'm going to unencumber. I have a rucksack, a briefcase, and a backpack on. I mean, no wonder she can't hit anything. In reality, I should be taking these off with each fight, and it's kind of stupid that I'm not. She would be much more capable in this fight if I didn't constantly keep this stuff. Gonna be good for volume and everything? Yes, we are. Okay. I'm gonna have to just suck it up, I guess. I took a hit there. But now I'm gonna be much faster. Yeah. Okay. Ely swinging wildly, repeatedly, and missing as this manhack just sticks and moves and really attempts to pick her apart, and was doing so very successfully. And Ely, takes the gloves off, so to speak. But what that means is she takes off her backpack, she takes off her rucksack, she takes off her briefcase, which is all silly stuff to hold in the fight anyway, and wields her trident and just nails this manhack right out of the air. So I'm going to take a victory drink for 1 second here. That's good. Okay, let's see what we can get. Broken manhack here, which I can disassemble, and a lump of steel, so that's going to be useful stuff. There's all my stuff. Plutonium cell. Okay, that must have come out of the manhack. That is going to be useful eventually. If we look down here, a nuclear-powered battery used to charge advanced and rare electronics. So yeah, for example, you can use these to make mini-nukes, which is a very powerful weapon. So I will definitely take that in a moment. I'm going to check and see what these guys have. An inhaler, I'll take it. I probably will just cut up the rest of that stuff. Hacksaw. Good, good. I've been wanting one of these. Now I have one. I'm going to butcher everything up. And I'm going to butcher everything up. See what I can get. 12 rags and a leather patch. Good. I'm going to ignore the monster for now. Actually, I'm not. Bad zombie just hanging out down there, still doesn't see me. The regular zombie here is now moved off into the water. There are a few hostile giant cockroaches in there. My big concern with these giant cockroaches is that they might damage these windows, and I would prefer if they did not do that. Let's see what we have. Rags, patches. Good, good. I'm going to take probably all of this. I'll leave the broken manhack out here. I'm going to wear the briefcase. wear that. Gonna wear that. I know my torso is encumbered, that's why I took that stuff off to begin with. I'll just take the broken man hack right in. How big is it? It weighs about 12 pounds, which is like 5 kilos, a little bit heavier than that. It doesn't have very big volume, it's only about 3/4 of a liter worth of volume, so that's actually pretty small. I might as well just pick this one up as well. Got the space for it right now. We're going to drop it off inside when we go in there. What is this? Oh, a 200-liter steel drum. That is a good find right here next to our base. That can be used to store lots of water. Okay, I'll cut that up. Nothing interesting there. Get my rags and my patches for some later, tailoring work. I would love to be able to fix up this rucksack. I will have to see what that takes. I'm in pain, so I'm going to take an aspirin. Okay. But I'm not too damaged. Let me take a look at Kitt. I don't think she took any damage at all. Nope, 84. I think that's her max. And what is up? It's a giant fly up there. I'm not super worried about that, except... Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Okay, good. Go up. We know we're going to be in a fight with those cockroaches once we get down to that house, so let's just start up here and maybe just minimize the number of fights we have. Door's locked. Not a big surprise. What is the use item? There we go. Bar. Right there. Oh, look at that. That is easy as pie. Okay, we're in. We have made it. Unbelievable, I gotta say. The feeling that these two young women must feel right now, having been caught in the apocalypse here at the north end of Boston. I mean, this I imagine is a suburb of Boston. Probably, an imaginary suburb of Boston, so I don't have to try to make this territory fit into what Boston looks like. But, probably something like Everett, which, if I'm not mistaken, is a town just kind of north to northeast of Boston. So this is where they are, and they started here, that they got trapped here during the apocalypse, and they have come so far. I mean, really, in just what is for them a few days. I can't see it right now, but it's been probably a week for them, maybe a little bit longer. And they've managed to build a boat, and they've managed to get across this river, and now they are checking out this apartment building that they intend to make home. So that's very cool. Let's take a look around. Cargo pants. We will probably just take those right now and ditch our leather pants, which are quite damaged. So I'm gonna have to ask Kitt to avert her eyes. They've been roommates for a long time, so, and friends for a long time, so I'm sure this is not the first time they have changed in front of one another. And that probably upped my carrying capacity just a little bit. Let's take a look. We only have one blanket on this. Oh, there's leather pants there too. Okay. What's in here? Light jacket, a windbreaker, and a pair of socks. We'll just leave those for now. Nice little bathroom. Okay, we got some thread. I will take that. We got more aspirin. There's an oxygen tank, which I will not take right now, but is something that I will keep in mind. Dance, dance, dance. I wonder what you learned from this. It's not just for energy. I'll just take it. Anything in that tub? No. Okay. Let's go back into the house. proper. There's a little pantry, so we've got some. Okay, we've got some chicken. We've got canned tomatoes. We have a crafting book. I'll take that. We have bottles of salt water. Okay, so we have some food here. If we get hungry, we're still full from stuffing ourselves earlier. But we have some food here to eat for when we get hungry. So that's one thing we checked off the list. Essentially what we need is, we need security and a bed. So as long as there's not, zombies out here within view. I'm going to check in a second to see if these, I can close these windows. But as long as I can close these windows and I have a place to sleep that I think is relatively safe, especially if, we clear out the inside of this apartment complex. So security and a bed, that's one thing you need for a home. You need water. That's not something that we have in steady supply right now. Clean water, I should say specifically. We can, once we clear out the zombies in the south end of the apartment complex, or to the south of it, we'll have free access to that river. So no problem there, but the problem will be potentially getting clean water. It's not going to be too tough, but I don't think we're going to be able to. You can't just light a fire in a house, because then we're going to burn this whole place down. So, I forgot what I was saying for a second. So you have to do it with I don't think there's going to be a fireplace in here. I guess is basically what I'm saying. There's a gallon jug of bleach. Bleach can come in very handy later, but that gallon jug may come in handier now, unless I move that big tank over. I don't know. Dust mask, cotton balls, more aspirin. I'll take it. Got a pot in here, so this house is probably going to be like our spot to live in for the time being. So it's a nice little apartment. What is this? Oh, more clothes. Okay. Door is locked. Even from the inside? It's a little strange. Crowbar that door. Crowbar that door. Ely tries to crowbar the door. Fails. Second time she gets it. So what else do we need? Wow. Crowbar. Door. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, there's some lockers. Okay, let's just do it. I was gonna say we might as well just leave this door locked in here. This is like a little reading area. I'll take the cream soda. If that door is locked, it'll be a little bit better defended against zombies coming in through this window here. I guess that's just a little community area. What we're gonna do is go south and just make sure there's nothing in this. Yeah, zombie child. Since I'm making noise up there, I don't want to walk into one of these apartments and end up walking into a zombie. She actually can't see us, I don't think. No. They have very poor vision, these zombie children, but I think we're just going to make a move. As much as it makes us feel bad. So, Ely, she knows this is not... She doesn't want to do this, but she has no choice. Kitt whacks the zombie child, and it dies. So Kitt usually deals the final blows with the zombie children, but that cockroach spotted, but not approaching. Now it's approaching, so yes, I'll stop. Okay. Yeah, I know this is a giant cockroach. It's hitting me, but it's not doing any damage. It is now... I blocked this... I should say Ely blocked the damage with their spear. It's pretty fast, so I don't know if I can just get away. Why is Kitt not helping? Okay, let's butcher this. Oh no, my clumsy butchering destroys the flesh. I guess Ely is not quite skilled enough. Let me see what we get from this. Nothing. Oh, destroyed all the flesh. Okay. Butcher. I wonder if butchering the child is as bad as killing. Hope not. 3 rags, I'll keep that for now. And she has a children's book. That's very sad. Okay, well, doesn't feel great for any of us. How is Kit, or how is Ely feeling though? She's happy. She is good to go. She isn't bothered, I guess, as long as Kit does the dirty deeds. There's a nice broken window right in front there. Is that I hope that sign doesn't mean there's a minefield there. That would be super annoying. Glass shards. I spotted a mink, that's what it was. Minks, they're like actually hostile. That's hilarious. American mink. I gotta say, I've lived in the very rural parts of America here, and I don't know how many minks we have in this area, but I gotta say I've never been attacked by one. I want to check and just see what we have for mangled human corpse. Science ID card. I guess that's from. I'm definitely taking that stuff. But where's the other one? Right over there. I guess this is when those scientist zombies were risen from the people that died here. There's obviously some kind of massacre here. There's a soldering iron. That's great. Amateur home radio. I almost said ham radio, which I'm surprised that's not what that is. Quicklime. Steel toe boots. Well, that's good stuff. We'll get some steel from that. Leukocyte breeder system CBM. So CBM is a bionic, basically a machine that you can implant into yourself, and it does things for you. This particular bionic, when you have this on, you are equipped with bionic stimulators which augment your hematopoiesis, maybe, system, allowing you to accelerate white blood cell production using bionic power. It is supposed to run continuously and may cause unpleasant side effects when turned off. Interesting. Interesting. So when it runs, it does run on battery. So you had to also install a CBM that is that has battery power. Let's see what this is. Danger minefield. Shoot. Okay, so let's take a look around. This is not ideal. Okay, the minefield is contained right in here. So if you're not familiar with the minefields, as you can see, there's signs that will mark the 4 corners of the minefield. So this will actually kind of protect us. It also might wake us up in the night if something walks over it, but these mounds right here have mines in them. I don't know if maybe perception though affects if you can see the mound or not. I don't know how that works exactly. So there, very well might be mounds in here that we're not seeing. We're going to avoid that minefield. I guess we can just, when we exit, we can walk straight down to the water to obtain water that way. Okay, let's see what we got. There is a lot of stuff here. I want to get this book and the soldering iron. The 2 ID cards, yep. And I'm going to butcher the rest. Disassemble everything. How much time this is passing? It looks like it's going to be. It doesn't look like too much time is passing. Oh, I disassembled a rag into pieces too. That's probably not ideal because I think that takes a long time. Alright, let's see what we got. Lots of thread. We got some charcoal. Cool. Lots of. Oh. Why did we stop? Stopped for some reason. But whatever, that's fine. The science ID cards are pretty great. Well, there's lots of stuff out here for us to take apart over. We got some solder. Lots of science ID cards. 3 more corpses. Wow. It's like a scientific massacre happened out here. I can imagine. Oh, telescopic eyes, CBM. Much of the material in your inner eye has been removed and replaced with an array of high-powered auto-focusing lenses. You can now see much further and more clearly than before. Any vision problems you might have had are now gone. I'm gonna take this small plastic bottle with water purifier. I don't know what that says. I will pick it up though. There's a plastic canteen. Plastic canteen holds 1.5 liters. How much the bottles that I have, I think, the plastic bottles, I think, are 3/4 of a liter. So this would be like 2 of those. That might be okay. Not super amped. I had to figure out what that thing was that I picked up. This is a small plastic bottle with water purification tablet inside, I guess. 15 charges, so if I put water in there though, is that going to take away 1 charge or all of the charges? I don't know. Okay. So this is going to tire me out slightly. I'm going to sneak over here. I don't think I looked at this yet. Weather reader CBM. A multitude of scientific instruments and sensors collect environmental data. The data is compiled and presented as a simple readout of the current weather. Now it's raining. I can tell you the current weather myself. It also passively tells you your external temperature. That's pretty neat. I'll be out to pick you up in a little bit, but I don't want to pick up too much stuff. I will get that card though. Those ID cards can be very valuable. Let's check out this. We've got an engine way over here. 6.5 liter V8, so that's probably going to be a more powerful engine than the one that's in there already. I just want to check and see. This fat zombie just doesn't see us. That's good though, because I think in a moment I'm going to want to go and bring my stuff inside and continue looking around inside, maybe start consolidating the food. And like I said, we're probably going to be here for a few days before we head back to begin gathering supplies from home and transferring them over here. Let's just take a look at this vehicle first though. Security system is the most damaged. Big whoop. It's got some gas and some battery. It doesn't have enough wheels. I'm looking down here at the bottom. It lacks wheels, so this will tell you if it's got enough wheels to run. Over here it says the battery and gas life. The battery in a gasoline car, just like in real life, is only needed to start the car, so that's fine. As long as it has an alternator also that charges up. So the gas is what you really need. 18% is not bad for a car that's just sitting here that's kind of beat up. So let's see what else. Looks like the seats might be all damaged. It does have controls. They are quite damaged, but they are kicking. Let's look around. Looks like there's nothing in the trunk. Lots. This vehicle is heavily damaged. That wheel is destroyed. That wheel is destroyed. That wheel is destroyed, and that one is just fine. So, if we could find, looks like if we could find 3 wheels, this car would be drivable. Yeah. Obviously repairing some of this other stuff would be handy. It does have a clock inside too, which we still don't have a means of telling time, which is semi-annoying, but that's pretty great. Let's see, just taking a quick look at the map, we can see further over here now. There is another park visible on this side of the river. Great. There's about 1 billion parks over here. I mean, at some point pretty soon, that's a parking lot. Ooh, parking lot. Potentially a good find for a vehicle on this side of the river. Although you can modify vehicles to be aquatic, which is hilariously awesome. Let's see. lots of stuff here. USB drive, I'm gonna grab that. Don't want it to get wet in the rain, which is not really a thing as far as I know. Portal generator. There is lots of insane stuff out here in this like little kind of cul-de-sac turnaround thing. Wow, this is a rare, bizarre, and arcane device of an otherworldly nature. It's giving you a headache just looking at it. It is covered in alien markings. You can also use it to bash things over the head, just in case. It's got 10 charges. I wonder how you charge it. This I don't actually know, but this is cool. This is a portal. Yeah. How big is it? Volume is only half a liter. And the weight is only 2.5, so it's actually quite small. Smaller than I would have expected, that's for sure. Okay, I think I've already checked that out, and maybe this too. SD memory card. There's some clean water right there. The memory card used... It's a used memory card. So this is something you can stick in a computer and see if there are like any pictures on it and stuff. There's 3 more ID cards. So I'm going to grab all that stuff. I am going to be getting tired, kinda, sorta, as I walk with this stuff because it is a little heavy. We're going to go back to our soon to be home. Our makeshift home for now that we are going to, I think, be converting full on into a home as time passes. Okay. I'm going to put this stuff down. I'm probably going to do my usual thing and just plop it right on the floor right here. Let's drop. I'm going to drop this rock. Drop the hacksaw. Drop the portal generator. Hopefully it doesn't go off when I drop it on the floor. Soldering iron. There's some like great finds. Drop this inhaler. I'm gonna drop the books off just in a different place. What? I thought I picked up those other CBMs. Maybe not. Don't need any of this stuff. 2 broken man hacks. I'll take those apart in a little bit. Don't need that. Don't need you. These ID cards. How big are they? A little bit, but very small. I'll just drop them off. What the heck? I just don't want to lose track of them. I don't know if I said earlier, but they can help you get into labs. Which we may be doing eventually, if we can find any. There might not be any. Drop that off, that. We don't need this stuff. Okay. Cool. Lots of good stuff here to potentially fabricate with, to craft. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. I can make a metal fragment. To make a fragmentation canister. Is that for a grenade? I don't know. Here's what I can make for armor. Not much. Okay. Now one of the first things I'm going to do is board up these windows. Maybe reinforce that door. Wonder what it takes to reinforce this door. Oops. That's not the thing I wanted. Door. I'm just going to look at door. Build door curtain, repair, board up, reinforce. Here we go. All we need is 2x4s and nails. I've got the hammer already. Build a metal door also. That's probably much stronger. But I can reinforce this front door for now, and then just board up the door and back. I'm guessing if you board up, the result is a boarded up, damaged door with a peephole. But can you still exit through it? Boarded up. Boarded up door. Boarded up door with peephole. Boarded up damaged door. It's put here as 3 stages, but it kind of looks like just 3 different options. This would be the one that I want, maybe? Peephole version? I don't know. Let's go across. the hall. Let's get in here. Okay, ready for a fight. Doesn't look like there's a fight to be had in here. Got a raincoat. It's gonna help us outside. Got some stuff that we don't need. Detergent, cotton balls, more aspirin. We are all set on painkillers at this point. A little bit more food. Doesn't appear to be anything out back here, which is great. I mean, that is the big advantage of open fields like this. It's just, you know, just no zombies there. It makes sense. Why would they be there? So, loving that. Just gonna grab all of this. That bubble wrap you can use for like an alarm system almost. Lots of books over there. I'm gonna check that out in a minute. Antique adornments. Is this just for fun? Crown, bracelet, and necklace, and others? I'm gonna take that just in case it can help my tailoring. Computer gaming? Sure. Want them to tell me all about it. Ooh, some bandages, that's good. That is a... oh. Looks like that was a child's bedroom, and the child is still there. Get out. Get out. Where are you, Kit? Let's tag team. I'm making pew pew sounds. Pew pew! Whoa. Ooh. I feel guilty for killing the zombie child. I punctured the zombie child with my forked wooden spear for 21 damage. That's pretty good, considering our level. It's not great. She had a box of cookies on her. Fantastic. That doesn't make me feel bad. Cut up everything. Patches, rags. Come back for the bones especially, because you're going to make glue. I don't know if I have the ability to make that yet. Now let's see, how bad is that? How do I thought the effects, I thought the mood debuff would be here. Well, I don't want to look for it right now. Let's see. Pin cargo pants. I'm going to have to do something for fun. She's still happy. By she, I mean Ely. To close. Okay, we've got... I'm going to grab some of these pillows and stuff, because that was one thing we were lacking over there. Down-filled pillow, yes. Please. A lot of this stuff takes up a ton of volume, but we've got enough space for now. Oh, a flashlight. That's good. We can get some silver out of that. I'm just going to start taking some of this stuff for the material. That's for outside. That is the remains of a butchered zombie child. Knife. Fighter's notes. We are going to be drinking this probably. War novel. Just for fun, yeah. Erotic novel. Yeah. I'll take all that stuff just because the stuff that's just for fun, I might actually read it just for fun. But what I might do is just gonna drop this off. What I might do with it is and I get so distracted. I'm gonna keep the flashlight on me. I might tear that stuff up and use it for things that need paper to craft. I might use it for just burning in the fire, you know, whatever. There's lots of different things I could do. I'm gonna readjust some of this stuff a little bit later. In case you're wondering why I'm doing it this way. I'm gonna put the pillows and stuff on the bed right now. This bed was sorely lacking. There's a blanket right here, so I'm gonna drop a down-filled pillow. And then for right here, I'm going to drop another pillow. That's going to be for Kit. Tie clip. Did I look at this stuff? I must have. Oh yeah, those are my leather pants that I dropped earlier. Okay. So am I good? 64 pounds. Oh, I'm gonna chop my books off. Probably what I'll do is I'm gonna leave one of these maybe unboarded. Maybe just in the room. No, I don't want them breaking those windows open. Okay, so I think I'll keep the room. I think I'll board the room up. I'm gonna keep one of these. Sofa's too heavy. Okay. Sofa. So I was gonna sit on the sofa and read, which seems pretty awesome, but I'm not strong enough to move it, which is surprising because I have a pretty darn good strength. I'm gonna drop the books off over here though. Lots of books. Check out. Okay. Alright, let's continue on. It's gonna be nighttime soon. I think the cockroaches are all the way down. Yeah. Activate my crowbar. It's okay. So I can imagine that Ely is starting to become a lot more confident of herself. From the east, you hear a crunch and spotted a crawling zombie outside. Okay. It's fine. Does the crawling zombie see me? Probably not. Nope. I am in the shadows here, and I might try to keep it that way. Although crawling zombies, actually, I might just go out and take care of business. Hoodie, I might actually wear that. I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, I know there's a crawling zombie out there. Let's go. A crawling zombie. 19 damage. So this is just... I'm just picking away at this crawling zombie from a distance. That's one of the advantages of fighting a crawling zombie with a ranged weapon. Well, with a relatively ranged weapon. Butcher this zombie corpse. Yeah. Okay. Now let's take a look around here, actually. There's a mink. Doesn't see us, though. So I'm just going to head right back inside. You know, I figured why not just take care of a gallon jug of cheap wine. Yep. We're going to drink our sorrows away tonight, friends. Just have a little party. Celebrate. Ooh, 200 duct tape. That's a good find. That can help us in many recipes. In fact, I think there was something that I wanted to make that required some duct tape, potentially. I'm going to take this cough syrup. That would have come in handy when we had that cold. So awesome. Definitely taking so awesome. Okay, good. Got some food, got some soap, a multi, more saline, more food, beer. We'll take it for a party tonight. Yep, taking all this stuff. Warrior's Buddy, though, we already had. So I keep examining the door instead of just opening the thing. You off. I'll put that on the bed. Jump off the booze and this food right here. Actually, no, I'm not going to jump off this food because I'm going to eat it. Keep the bandages. Drop the multis though. All this stuff don't need right now. Drop the books. I guess if I shift drop, yeah, okay. I can drop something nearby. That's kind of cool. Instead of dropping it directly below me. I like it. And the food I'm just gonna actually eat right now. That apple. That took care of my hunger. And no, not the screwdriver yet. I've got some clean water to last for a little bit, but I would really love, one of my kind of goals tonight would be to find a way to get more water, to get more clean water. I might build a fire out front. That might be what I do. Oh. Here. Same thing over here, I imagine. Yep. Okay. So far, I gotta say, a lot less of a fight than I expected. I really, you know, these two have been very careful, which is good, but also, you know, with finding the armor and all that stuff. Oh yeah, I need to just gonna get lots of nice blankets and stuff. We're gonna be in the cozy, gonna be in a cozy situation tonight. Self-esteem for dummies. I wonder what this teaches you. Got some rum. We have plenty of booze though, so I'm not. Ooh, modern rifleman. Yes, take that. Can of beer. Fine. Fine. There's a flyer here, an advertisement for Sybil's Cyber Boutique. It shows a picture of a man flexing shiny cybernetic arms in front of a mirror. Now that was something that Ely could never afford and never took part of. Wow, that wasn't a whole lot in this place. Wait a minute. Spoke too soon. Got some ravioli, some cornmeal. Ooh, bolt cutters. Yeah, we can use that to get through locks and fences and such. Ooh, more bologna. Bologna's been one of our dietary staples. Okay. Do I need to, how loaded up am I? I think I'm okay. So let's go right in here. Each time I'm going to these doors, in case I didn't mention it, I'm using my, ooh, long string. That's kind of a rare find. Rare-ish. Rare whenever you need it, that's for sure. Got some lye. We can burn the back of our hands with some clean water. With some kiss marks if we want to later, while we're getting hammered. Knitting needles. Okay. There's some stuff that you just don't always find, and I like that. This looks like it's going to be for food. Popular mechanics, I already know most of it, looks like. Oh, maybe it's the recipes. Firearm repair kit, probably, yeah. Archery for kids, sure. Detergent, soap. Ooh, 2 first aid kits. Good find. Another flashlight, I'll take it. Oops. I'm gonna tip this t-shirt. I don't need a t-shirt. I will take a blanket though. I'm gonna be living in the lap of luxury. Cowboy hat. Yes. But I did not take it. Book of short stories. High explosives quarterly. Will take. More whiskey. We have more hard alcohol than we know what to do with. Did we already go in there? I guess we didn't. She closed the door. Okay. We're good. Back to the place real quick. And do our drop. Don't need 2, but yeah, whatever. Knitting needles, okay. Bolt cutters, scissors. Blankets on the bed. Beer. Some of this food is just going to go right here for now. Not my water though. Keep that. Pineapple, tomato, ravioli. Bandages and first aid kits. That is awesome. Got my books off over in the book section. Okay, okay. This is pretty well stocked, I'm not gonna lie. Drop off my books. Got lots of reading to do later. Lots of learning. I feel like, that's really gonna be Ely's strong point, is that she's so smart that southeast, I heard an explosion. Something went into that minefield. Okay, I'm gonna drop all of the blankets, I guess. I want some of the blankets. How do I get... Oh, we got a blanket. So she's gonna have a whole mess of blankets, but an inferior pillow. I've got the down pillow. Got the good stuff. Okay, let's go. Did I drop everything I needed to? Sure did. Got 2 more homes to look at. I believe. Did these, right? Yeah. Okay, this is where the cockroaches are going to be, so I'll just leave that to last. Not for any particular reason, but I'll just deal with the fight at the very end. Leather jacket, get some leather from there. Envy. Take all of you, got some more Ambien, in case we have trouble sleeping at some point. Pantry now. We got some good stuff in here. Some books. Don't need another one of those. Don't need more booze. Computer world, I'm pretty sure I already have, but just in case we don't have it here, I will take it. Oops. Blanket, blanket, blanket. Don't need all of it. Tie clip, good for now. I got a lighter, good. I want to really... Holy symbol. Isn't that what she asked me for? No. Must be thinking of a different one. She asked me to put something on a computer, whatever. I guess I never did. Sci-fi novel. Where does it say just for fun? That was just for, oh, this is just for fun too. I see it. It says just for fun up here. Car buyer's guide though. Okay. That's it. About a fat zombie. Yeah, we're probably gonna take care of you in a little bit. Let's get these zombies cleared out first. Actually, you know what? Let's go to the fat zombie. He's right outside the door here, so we might as well just take care of that. I'm gonna drop my stuff inside. I'm gonna fight whoever's out there. Backpack, military rucksack, and briefcase are all going down. How's my encumbrance now? Torso and legs are still pretty encumbered. Let's just take a look. I'm gonna move this in. I have army winter pants and cargo pants simultaneously. That would explain it, but I think we're okay for now. And what else? Torso and legs. Torso, yeah, that might throw us off. Oh, yeah, I don't know if there's much we can do about that. Put my hoodie on under my leather duster. Yeah, just deal with that. Okay. Go, big boy. Yeah, I see you. Fire. Boom! 9 damage. Fire. Ba-bam! 13 damage. She's really coming into her own now. She's realizing what it is that she needs to do to get the job done. And so far has not been hit once by this fat zombie while she is just laying into him. Multiple strikes. She's hit every single strike she's done now with decent damage. I mean, for her current level of combat ability, I mean, oh my god, like, look at that. Cut that fat bastard up. Okay. Cut up the rest of the stuff. I got some Kevlar plates from, I guess it was combat boots. I thought it was steel-toed boots, but let's see. Oh, he's got some Coke. We might partake in that if necessary. Okay, so we're hungry and not thirsty. I'm gonna get some of this stuff that I might not have gotten before. Okay, let's go inside. Before we accidentally walk into the freaking minefield or something. See what I mean? Like, it instantly becomes more difficult to tell where you are. Just stick to the wall. There's our house. Okay, that's Kit coming in, that sound right there. So we're not tired yet. We don't have any light. That was the other thing. I really would have liked to have gotten a fire. I just didn't think of it. I'm gonna take a drink real quick. Would have been nice to be able to make a fire. I don't know if you can do a like pit type fires. I think you need a way to dig up the floor here. That's the problem with the apartment towers. None of them have fireplaces like our old place has stoves, so that was super handy. I don't really know what to do about that. Probably nothing we can do about that. Right now we're just going to have to maybe take an Ambien and try to go to sleep or something. Okay. We're on day 7, and I think I've only taken one Ambien at this point, so it's not a big deal. I don't think I'll become addicted to taking it now. Plastic bags of bread. It's not just cider. These are all drinks. Let's stand here and see what they have for food. Let's eat the stuff that's gonna spoil first. 2. Yeah. 2. Okay, she's not hungry anymore. Let's get full. That way we can take an Ambien and consume. I can consume a bandage. I don't want to consume a bandage. Okay, I'm full and slaked right now. Full. I'm slaked. I'm happy. Pop an Ambien and hit the hay. That was a sound, but I think it was just. I'm hoping it's her. Yeah, I'm just waiting right now. If you're wondering why I'm sitting here in silence. I'm just waiting to see if I can see any other sounds. Does not look like I can, so I'm going to go right onto here. I am going to consume an Ambien. I feel very sleepy. Good. That's what I want. I am going to sleep. I'm not going to save the game, and I'm just going to hope for the best. Working so far. Going to take a drink while we sleep. Moon is up. We've crossed over into day 8, so I guess that was midnight when that happened. Good to know. Got the blanket on me. Is she not sleeping in the bed? Oh, I guess I'm not awake yet. I think that's just the sun coming up. I can suddenly see better, but I thought maybe it was... Oh no, I am awake. Where is my girl? I'm hungry. When was the last time I had a drink? When was the last time you slept? Doctor. Yeah, she didn't sleep at all. Great. We didn't party like I wanted to. I forgot. We had a plan. Can I do anything for you? I don't have any other jobs, yeah. Because I didn't do her last job. Because I don't super remember what the heck it was. Let's see. We're nearing the end of the episode here. I'm just trying to think if there's anything I want to do for the last little bit. It's snowing outside, isn't it? I'd love to be able to exit Yes, window? No door there. I know there's no door there, but I cannot. I don't want to waste my flashlight unless I really need it. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna dawn. I guess we're just gonna wait. Lame, but there it is. I guess it's cold out here in the hall. I guess it's dawn now. Hungry and thirsty, so I'm gonna eat. And drink. Ooh, pudding. I want to eat that in real life. What I was about to do, go look for rocks, I guess. Let's see if I can build a fire. Build a stone fireplace. I need a tool of digging of 2 or more, which I do not believe that I have. So can I build a tool? Digging. Where would that be? Probably other? Tool. I find tools. Shovel? Not shovel. I'm just going to look through real quick to see if there is. Oh, I can reinforce a solar panel. Thought I was able to build a solar panel for a second. I want to build something that allows me to dig. Digging stick, but that's just level 1. Digging quality right there. I need something more than that. Doesn't look like it. I don't think so. Qualities? Digging? No. Okay. Whoa. Kit's getting irritated. Well, Kit, we're gonna try to resolve our water situation here, but we do need to get down. Well, we need fire. Basically, is what we need. And it's a little risky walking around outside in the dark, just in general. Is there? Yeah, there's a door to go outside. So you know what? I'm gonna go out. Now I need to. How do I build a fire that doesn't spread? I want to build a kind of a permanent fire situation. I mean, I can just light a bush on fire, but I don't want to do that. Well, kiln rack. It'd be really nice if I just had like a atomic lamp or something. Build fence. Well, I don't want to spend all this time just looking that up, but I guess we could come out here and it's supposedly dawn, but I mean it's dark as crap out here. Inside yet, Kit? Talk to Kit. I can't read. I can't do anything. I hate that there's no light. There we go. Okay. Well, it's the morning. I'm gonna go outside and start looking for rocks and things to maybe build a fireplace. Outdoors, I think it's going to be a while before we are able to build that kind of thing indoors. So That's a bummer. We need both something to boil water and cook food, right? So we need a heat source, and we also need a light source, something for nighttime where we can read and craft without getting interrupted just by night, because we're not, once the sun goes down, right at dusk, and then at dawn, as you can see, we're not tired anymore. We've slept, so we can get up and do things, but we can't because it's too dark to do anything. It's too dangerous to go outside, and blah blah blah. So we need to resolve both of those situations, and if we could build an internal fire source, like a furnace like we had at the old house, then that would be ideal, because then we would have both heat and water, both heat and light, to do all the cooking and water things that we need to do, and all of the visibility things that we need to do. There's plenty of wood in here for now. We'll have to go and figure out some other options eventually for the light situation, but it's all doable. So here it is. The USS Boston, just down here by the river, has set sail. Just freeze up. Oh. USS Boston has set sail. Things are good. We've made it across. We have cleared out this apartment tower. We now own this. We own this. There's only one or two hostile creatures maybe in the near vicinity. I think there was maybe one more regular zombie down there. No problem. We're going to wipe him out. Did I ever pick up my rucksack again? I didn't leave that outside, did I? I think I did. And there's a mink or something over here. But besides that, this is ours. We own this land now. This is us. And now we're going to be able to begin taking the boat back. And one of the awesome things about having this boat in this location is that we can access it anytime we want. And as you saw in our house here, one of the real ideal, the fact that we started here is just amazing. If we had started even just down here somewhere, even just a little bit, just a couple blocks away, this game would be entirely different, and probably, potentially impossible, because this just loaded with zombies out here. We never would have been able to get out the house. We would have starved to death before we would have ventured far enough, assuming we were as careful as we needed to be in order to survive that situation. But because we started here, we had a huge advantage, and now we've been able to get across here. We've got a nice, good load of food here. We have some more back here that we can get at any time. So we're okay on food for the time being. We've got an unlimited supply of water here in this river. All we need is fire to deal with that. We've got lots of food in the form of fish and all kinds of things in this area too. So we can go fishing, we can get some wildlife, we can get some meat. We have some stuff up here to get. But as you may recall, because this house is so close to the river, there's not a lot of zombies just like right in this little area here, right? That's why we were able to get to this grocery store without too much trouble. That's why we were able to get down to some of these buildings without too much trouble, especially this military surplus. So one thing that this boat that we have now affords us is the ability to go to anywhere right on the edge of the river. We can come up to here, park our boat here, and check out all of this stuff. There's an electronics store. That's awesome. It's going to have great books and electronic devices we need to up our electronics skill. Who knows what we can do with that. There's a garage there. We can get vehicle parts. There might even be a whole vehicle in there that we can get. And we can maybe make that aquatic and go across the river. There's a furniture store, great source of wood and some other things. There's a pool, so there's going to be not much there except for swimmer zombies, but and another grocery store for food. So this area is probably relatively clear of zombies, except for this pool. This pool is going to have a couple of nasty things, but that's probably about it. And where we were before, way down here, getting up to there would have been just a fight after a fight after a fight until we finally made it up. And it would have been possible, but it would have been difficult and very time-consuming. Now, we can just take the USS Boston, go right across the river, up here, completely unhindered. We can actually go take the boat right over to here, check out to see what's around, see if there's any bad guys, and then find the best place to land. maybe it's here. Cut across and boom, go clear out the pool, and then we have free access to these stores. And then we can start clearing out zones of the town, maybe clear out this whole coastline eventually, and then make our way back into town. I mean, who knows? We can do anything now, and this boat really gives us the ability to do that, so it's great. One thing I'm going to do probably is I might make the USS Boston a little bit bigger, longer, I guess. I don't know if we're going to be able to row that, but one thing I'd be able to do then is because I right now it's 3 long, so I could put a what's it called, like a basket or something on the back, so that the boat itself can hold goods that I can ferry back and forth across the river. So I can go down here, get things, and bring it back to our apartment complex, and really make this a great place to live. But the problem with putting that on there right now is that it's going to make the boat unbalanced, and as you know, that's no good. So I think what I might need to do is make it one longer, and then I can put a basket in the front and the back. And then Kit and Ely will sit right in the middle and paddle from there. So I think that will work. I don't totally know, but yeah, that's an option. So the future is bright now. We are in a really good place. So these 2 girls, I would imagine, are extremely elated with their victory today. So congratulate them, maybe have a drink for them since they forgot to. And yeah, that's going to be it for today. So we'll see you next time. We'll begin our adventures out. We might go up here and check this out. We might go up here. Who knows? We'll figure it out next time, though. Thanks so much for viewing. Please do like. Please do subscribe. It helps me out quite a lot in terms of making more content for you guys. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Rob Hale over and out.